Hello everybody, Bradley here, back again with another gameplay video from our Sucratax modded Egypt series. I'm having so much fun with this. It's been about a week since I hopped into this game, so it took me a minute to catch up on what we were doing. I freaking love this 7-mine Ruhr Valley so much. And we're on our way to settle a Mount Roraima city, which is going to be exciting. I remember us losing a settler there. If the back half of this game feels a little bit different, it's because I'm recording it offline instead of on stream. You should still come and check out the stream, twitch.tv/VanBradley. It's in the description along with a link to Discord and all of that fun stuff. But if you're wondering why it might feel a little bit different, that's the reason. Also, as always, big shout out to our new subscribers and channel members. Thank you all so much for your support. I appreciate it a lot. Just the amount of growth we've seen over the last couple of months has been incredible. So again, thank you so much. I just appreciate it. All right, so we've got our coffee here. It's in a Minnie Mouse mug. I have a Minnie and a Mickey Mouse mug. I don't know if you can see this, but Minnie Mouse looks real upset that she's up early in the morning to record this video. I don't really know how we're gonna win this game, to be honest. Probably science. We're in a pretty good spot for it. We're gonna have lots of production. We're gonna have this fat Ruhr Valley. We're gonna be able to get any great engineer that we want. So we'll probably go for a science victory, although at this point we might be able to transition to culture or even domination. Well, we'll see. It's one of those games where the economy is doing really well, but there's not one part of it that's really standing out over the others, other than maybe our gold income. I think science is going to be our best bet, you know, repurchasing Hercules back. Once Hercules is kind of done up here with this industrial zone we're going to need for the Ruhr Valley, then maybe we can come back down here, build this campus instead of 28 turns. Maybe that's a little quicker. I think that's probably where we're going to go. We also have a great profit here. We're not going to pop that yet, but maybe a religious victory might be in the cards as well. So I'm just going to play it out and just see how I feel and explain as I go along. So we are able to buy Hercules back fairly quickly here. 1,000 for Hercules. Do we need Hamiko back is the other big question, because we're going to have about 1,000 faith shortly-ish, like 5 or 6 turns. I think Hercules is the much better deal right now. I don't think we need to seize any city-states, and we're not really fighting anyone this instant, but I think at this midpoint of the game here, getting Hercules to start putting down some good districts for us is probably more valuable, which means I can take this campus out here. I think this campus counts as one of those districts that we'll use Hercules on, so we'll take that out, and maybe we'll chop out a builder instead. We still need to chop this tile because the theater square needs to go here, but maybe chop out another builder to keep our empire going and keep that building up. We'll figure it out, but what it does mean is we don't need to put the campus here anymore because Hercules will finish it. I'm going to pin our industrial zone right here for the Ruhr Valley just to maximize the amount of farms we can get around it. There's not going to be any mines here, right? So we can get 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose you only need 4 farms, so maybe you can move this theater square over here instead. Maths is a little bit difficult, but we do get 1 production for every 2 farms. So I think 2 farms here, 2 farms here, for the extra +2 adjacency. Then you got the Ruhr Valley, and next to the Ruhr Valley you have a theater square because of the +2 adjacency as well. It's a little bit tricky because we don't actually have many good campus spots. Like, even with a decent setup here, we're only going to get a +2 campus right here, I believe. So science victory is going to be a little tough because we might have a lot of okay campuses. We don't really have 1 or 2 amazing campuses that are just going to blow us away. Ideally, you get like a +4 or +5 campus somewhere that goes to +8 or +10 with the card in. But if the card's only going to get us 2 +4 campuses, that's going to be a little bit tough. I think we put the campus down anyway. I think science is where we're weakest. I think that's our easiest path to victory. So I think that's where we're going anyway. It is a little bit tricky though. So in terms of which tile I want to put this campus on, this one is already on the Damietta River. So I want to put this one on the Damietta River too, to get 2 campuses on 1 river. That way, when the river floods, we'll get the 2 campus, or the 2 science boosts coming in, but also we'll get the amenity from having 2 campuses on the same river. Oh, I have 3 campuses on the same river. Exciting stuff. I'm going to build some naval units here. There's no really other great districts that we can build right now, and so I think getting at least a few boats out to go and see the world might be a good idea once we get, you know, cartography's coming in here as well. Just something where we can go in and see what's going on in the world. Oh, we got a flood on the river. Do we have any districts? Well, that was almost a boost to culture. That was almost a boost to culture. Mildly disappointing, although we are going to get a really, really big niter mine here, so that's exciting. We'll take that as a consolation prize. I am literally being murdered by the sun right now. There's the smallest of cracks in my window, like where the blinds in the window, and just for this 2 minutes of the day, the sun is gonna murder me. Jeez. Can you see me and feel the pain right now? Good Lord, man. What did I ever do? Oh, there it goes. That's better. We are in Owls of Minerva, which means obviously trading with city-states is really, really great. Also trading with other people is really great because we're Cleopatra. So it's a little bit tricky to figure out exactly where we should be going here. I really do want to make sure we keep all of these gold city-states kind of pumping out their Suze bonus to us, because we do have a lot of commercial hubs, and that's going to be a big part of our game. But we won't need every Suze bonus. We kind of just need to get to 6 in all of them. We're still working on Venice a little bit, getting Venice up to 6. But Hong Kong and Mexico City is also a really big deal. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is a little tough. Let me have a think on it. Mexico City is so helpful, giving that extra 3 tiles farther on the factory production boosts and the entertainment complex stadium amenity boost, too. I can't reach that far, but I could set up a trade post in, like, Akalakapati, however you say this. You could set up a trading post here and then move up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes, let's try that. Let's do 1 here. I really want to get to Mexico City. Really badly. So we've hit humanism here, which means if I have any theater squares down, I can automatically buy the art museums. Now I'm not sure I have many theater squares down, but it is a good point to hit in the game with 221 gold per turn. Being able to buy the art museums right away is a big help. We might do that up here. What do we got going on down here? No theater squares, eh? All right, it's just a thought. It was just a thought. I'm jumping into this game. I'm getting refreshed. Turns out we hate theater squares, and that's okay. That's all right. We'll figure it out. The sun is actually destroying my life right now. Like, actually ruining my whole morning. Stay away from me. Okay, we're going to go for campus research grants here because we are behind on great scientist points, so we can play a little catch-up before our campuses come in. That would be great. I don't need Imhotep for any particular reason, although I am slowly starting to look towards Kilwa. If we get 2 production city-states and 3 gold city-states, throwing down a Kilwa will be really nice. So I am looking for wonder production. I just don't think Imhotep's going to be perfectly helpful. I'm starting to think a culture victory might be easy. We got a few good preserves here. I don't know, man. I don't know how I want to approach this. I certainly might have a better shot at the culture victory kind of quickly. Oh boy. There's so many choices right now. I'm starting to look a little bit closer at maybe moving towards culture as well. Just because you could, in this city, theoretically, you could throw an entertainment complex down here. That way you have a really well-placed entertainment complex that'll hit a bunch of different cities with its, or I guess not Swinet, but it'll hit 1, 2, 3 additional cities with its boost. If we can get Mexico City, it'll hit Swinet and wide the Walrus. And then you can put a theater square up here and a theater square down here and start to feel really good about your life choices. I want the commercial hub. I think we're kind of good for commercial hubs. I think I'm going to throw down this entertainment complex for sake of amenities here. I think that's probably a good idea. It's not the best harbor. There's nowhere the ships can go, but I still think getting the gold is fantastic. So we will do that here, and I suppose maybe use this tile for a district later because this one might flood a little bit easier, so we'll do that. I'm still keeping my options open on a victory condition, but this game is getting a little more confusing now. Ooh, we got a flood. We got a flood. Big boost. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't get to see it. We got some gold. We got some production. Oh, boy. We got huge gold. Wow. Okay, that was fun. That was really fun to have this river flood and get all these boosts. Awesome. This is so cool. Production done in all 3 cities. Oh man, this is such a cool mechanic. How much excess production do we have? How far did it go over? Oh god, it went over by quite a bit. You can build a 13-turn Kilwa. You can build a 13-turn Kilwa right now in the capital. That's hard to turn down. I mean, 18-turn Taj Mahal is also very hard to turn down. Oh, and we just got Filippo Brunelleschi. Yes. Can we build both is the question. Let's start with Kilwa. I think Kilwa is massive in this one. Yeah, Kilwa can go on a flooded tile. That's okay. I think Kilwa is absolutely massive. We're going to start there. Yeah, now we're only 6 turns away from Kilwa. Once that's done, we'll use the other charge on Taj Mahal maybe and try and get both. Be a little greedy. Nothing wrong with being a little greedy if you can back it up. All right, we have a counter spy in the one spot we need a counter spy, so I want this spy to be a little more aggressive. We don't have a lot of allies, so the counter spy can go out and start doing a little bit of work for us. Siphoning funds is always the easiest thing to accomplish, but it looks like the only people with commercial hubs are our allies, which does kind of suck. I just can't see enough of Suleiman's land. Is this scout gonna do anything to help me here? I just need to be able to see enough to find a commercial hub. Let's go to Konya for now. Let's go to Konya for now while we're waiting. I do want to start doing some more aggressive spying. I'm gonna go commercial hub investment here. I do want another builder. I think starting to get a few great merchants backed up for corporations is nice. Along with the great merchants later that give us amenities, I want to make sure I have enough points to kind of do whatever I want there. So just as a little backup plan, we're going to make sure we have enough commercial hub investments going to keep our great merchant points at a spot where we can kind of control our own destiny. I mean, this Kilwa is going to give us massive gold. Absolutely massive. It'll be 15% gold in all cities, hey? That's absolutely huge. It doesn't get bigger than that. Man, this is going to be such a good Kilwa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. We are going to settle our Mount Roraima city. I'm going to settle it right here so I can go to Good Harbor, a farm triangle. I can build some districts on the river. And we have the Mount Roraima here. We're probably going to build a holy site here for some faith and call it a day, baby. I think I want to head straight into civil engineering, especially if we know we're going to build the Taj Mahal, and then we'll come back for the Enlightenment. I don't think we quite have the population to make that work yet, although we are working on it, and I think we will have multiple 15 pop or more cities. I don't think we're going to have them soon. Also, getting double silver here so we can start trading it with people feels really good. We have an absolute boatload of gold, so no reason not to come in here and buy a library and a university. Boost the science up a little bit. We still have 1,000 gold. What's the point of having all this gold if we're not going to spend it on buildings, right? The idea with gold is that if you have lots of it, you can take it and substitute it for production. And so in a lot of cities like Silver Der Ruhr here and not Slinky's Palace, where am I thinking of? And there was Per Ammon is the one I'm thinking of, where we don't have a lot of production. Buying the buildings here is going to be very efficient for us. We can purchase Hercules now, so we're going to do that. We're going to do the one campus here, the one industrial zone up here, and then whatever we do with the third district, I'm not exactly sure yet. Maybe a theater square to go next to the entertainment complex. Maybe the holy site coming down by the Roraima will be a huge boost of faith to us, so we'll make a choice in a minute here. In any case, I know that I would like to purchase Hercules. Thank you. A little bit of era score for him being reborn, and we're just going to move you right to where the districts are and get that rolling. Also, good to keep track of our era score. We're in a normal age now. I'd love to hit a golden age going into the rest of the game here. And we're going to settle right here for the Good Harbor, the easy farm triangle, and just some good districts that we can put down. And the era score for settling the Roraima. Yeah, it's a +6. That is indeed a +6 holy site. This is where a good oops, sorry, microphone. This is where good districts can be more helpful, right? Getting one +6 holy site is so much better than building a couple kind of meh ones along the rivers here. And so I think getting this one holy site here, well, this is already a good tile. I think this is a fantastic holy site, and we're probably going to grab that to boost our faith a little bit, especially if we do plan on popping our religion at some point. Ooh, a tornado. I want floods, man.
Tactics.
I want floods, dude. Give me the floods, man. All right, there's that campus done. Cool. This builder's got to get out of here. I'm going to keep it in the city for now. I might have to repair some stuff up here, unfortunately. 5-turn arena is great. I don't want to buy the arena. I want to buy the buildings where they're most efficient in cities with low production. So in Slinky's Palace here, how long does it take for an amphitheater? 9 turns. I probably don't want to buy that amphitheater. I probably just want to build it. That's a fairly efficient amphitheater, all things considered. And then we can work on something else after that. I want to trade with Mexico City more than I want anything in the world right now. Can I reach? I don't think I can reach yet, unfortunately. Looking at my empire now, there's so many tiles that we can still work. Our populations are so high. Lumber mills, farms, just keeping that economy rolling upwards. We're going to grab a builder here. Always good to make sure you're going in and selling your duplicate resources as well. 20 gold every turn for 30 turns is great for things that we can't really use anyways. Also, trading for duplicates if they have duplicates can be really helpful. There's 20 gold again for 30 turns. So there we are. That's an extra 40 gold per turn just by remembering to go in and check on our kind of industries there and selling them if we can. Oh, big explosion. 2 arrow score for building a boat. Man, these tiles are sweet, hey? Why are we not buying these? Come on, Brad. You got this. There we go. That's the best use of gold ever to have your first 5 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is ridiculously powerful. I love this. There we go. The quadrime is out. We can go along the 7 seas here and see what's out there in the world. That's exciting stuff. I want to make sure I'm building lumber mills on these already great woods tiles. They're giving us good appeal. I don't really want to ruin that. Just in case we do go for a culture victory later and we can find a way to make the appeal helpful, we'll leave that there. I do want to build the Huey up in per a month, so maybe that's something we're going to take a look at. We can actually also build it down here in this tile for maybe the same effect, and that'll be a little bit quicker. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'm not worried about getting it or not getting it. It's a good wonder. It's not a wonder that's going to blow us away this game, so I'm not too worried about it. I am trying to keep track of all of the different great people, though, right? We are going to want to get some more great scientist points going at 48 this turn from finishing a project. I don't think we can lap Gilgamesh for this great scientist, although I would really love to. I mean, I don't have the great scientist points here anyway. I'm just trying to prove a point, though. Like, sometimes when you're looking at what to build, right, there's so many options and it looks a little bit overwhelming. Don't forget about the great people. Great people projects have their place. They can be really helpful. Just checking in, right? If you know we need to get to the late game scientists and engineers if we want to win a science victory. So even if we don't need these intermediate ones, like pushing the envelope rather and getting them cycling through can be a helpful exercise as well. This one's a pretty bad engineer, so I don't think we want that. I think we'll just go for another builder and keep building the empire up. Yep, still can't quite trade with Mexico City, which is a little unfortunate. I'm going to trade with Hong Kong then, grab another envoy there. And what I might want to do is just make sure we're spending our extra envoys in Mexico City, because we just need 2, right? Oh, we're really close. We just need 2. We'll get there soon. Hopefully by the time we have Kilwa. There's still not a district I'm really crazy about over here. What that does mean, though, is we are kind of primed and ready to go for a diplomatic quarter. I can build one right next to the city for the extra envoy. We don't really need the Diplo quarter, but the buildings are quite useful. I still haven't quite figured out how I feel about the Diplo quarter, when I want to build it, when I don't want to build it. But if I have a city like this with good production, I have an obvious spot to put it. It's not too bad to throw it in here. Maybe I'll think differently about it the more I go along. Hello! Oh, no, that's the wrong. Whoops. Oh, God. What have I done? Oh, no. No, that's also the wrong one. Oh, jeez. All right, sorry, Anvars.
Yo!
Feel free to keep that in. That was embarrassing. Hello!
Yo!
That's the one I wanted. Guitarja, what's up, Queen? Do you want to be friends? Nope. No, let's get an embassy, though. Let's make sure we're getting them embassies. Yeah, so just Guitarja wants one for now. Okay, fair play. Fair play. We are also, remember, trying to use this scout to find commercial hubs in Suleiman's empire here so we can spy on them. Our spy is going to Konya, though, while we're waiting. Our Hercules is somehow half damaged. Oh, the tornado. Right, the tornado came through. Didn't damage the campus, though, so that's fine. Let's come and build this set mat up here. Ooh, Guitarja likes us. Hi, Guitarja. You want to be best pals forever and ever and ever. I'm looking at our yields, and I'm not too impressed, but I'm not too impressed with all of the other AI's yields either. It seems like everyone's in a very similar boat. Yeah, I will not be trading here. This is a bad idea. We can trade with Nan Madal for double envoys, though, which is very exciting and fun. No, let's move to somewhere safer. I'm still really hoping that soon we can trade with our friend Mexico City. Yeah, let's get walls here. This is a bit dangerous. There's some danger here that I'm sensing. Where do we still need builders? All over. Like, you could literally just keep building builders this entire game and never run out of things to build. Like, this is ridiculous. We still need these whales as well. This might as well be a farm triangle, I suppose.
Kilwa is one of the most beautifully built cities in the world.
Ooh, baby!
The houses there are entirely made of wood. Their rooftops out of rope grass.
I really want to know how much
Raised
gold we're getting
with
now.
Great figure.
This should be massive. This should be an absolutely massive amount. 280, so about 40, I think. I can't really remember. 280, let's wait on a refresh and see how that goes. As we go through the game, though, that's just gonna get higher and higher and higher and higher. Incredible, though. Incredible. Yes, we do want the Taj Mahal with civil engineering coming in. We are going to grab that bad boy. Now, where do we want to grab it? Preferably not on a flood tile. Is there a way to make it work with this entertainment complex? Yes! See, so you can put it on this farm right here if you want to, and then there's a theater square opportunity here for +4. Although you do want your theater square to be on the river, so when it floods, you get the extra culture. Although it's probably more culture to do it this way. There's loads of places to build farm triangles. I think you build it right here. It gives you a good theater square on the river here and a good theater square next to the entertainment complex. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man. And then we're gonna seize Mexico City. There we go. Mexico City is ours, baby. Now we're gonna get 15% production in all of our cities too. So the reason why Mexico City was so important is, one, Mexico City's boost is actually really good with some of the buildings we're going to get, factories, stadiums, all of that stuff. But Mexico City gives us our second industrial city-state that we're the sous of, which now means every city in our empire is getting 15% extra production, which is massive when you consider how many industrial zones we have. Now, if I build, if I build the industry here, I actually lose a mine for the Ruhr Valley, so I'm not going to do that. I want to save this chop for when we actually put the Ruhr Valley down, so we're going to wait on it a little bit. I am going to lay this holy site out here and just have it ready to go. Hercules is going to come in and build it. I'm not a huge fan of giving up the yields on the tile, but I do think the +6 holy site is absolutely massive for us and will be like actually necessary if we ever pop our religion. And so it gives me a little more confidence to go and make that play. I really think in another world where I had thought about it a little more, we could have done some really great preserve work in this game, but I just didn't think about it. I think you double in, you go big or you go home. I think you get another theater square right here, right along the river. Very helpful. Helps with adjacency to some of your other districts. I think it's fantastic. Well, I don't see any commercial hubs yet. I don't want to waste too much time, so I'm going to gain sources and foment unrest and see if we can get a promotion that way. The reason why I like doing the siphon funds is you actually get the gold, but the percentage chance of getting the promotion is the same, so we'll just commit to that. We are going to use one charge here into the Taj Mahal. That puts it down at 9 turns, and then once we get the civil engineering card in here, that'll make things nice and easy as well. I'm going to move Hercules down here to build the holy site, and once that's done, I'll send him over here to try and get rid of these barbs. They're being dumb. They're being dumb. Super dumb. Massively stupid. Dumb. Again, always checking in on the great people. Reveals oil without the normal tech can be really good for us as well. Triggering random Eurekas can also be really helpful. So maybe a campus research grants to sneak in there. Again, like I mentioned earlier, so many builders here are going to be very, very helpful. Just putting farms down, mines, lumber mills, just anything we can do to get more food and more production in our empire. That is our path to victory here. Yep, here we go. +3 theater square feels really good. It would feel even better next to the Taj Mahal, but that's exactly why you build this entertainment complex. Entertainment complexes work best if you're building 1 or 2 really central ones that can hit a lot of different cities with the amenity boosts and can get some theater squares next to them. So to maximize this, we kind of got to build that. I can't build farms on hills yet. I can in 1 turn, though, so we shall wait. We have frigates now. I'm tempted to actually build a frigate or 2. We have the Niter. We're not really doing a lot with it, and so maybe that's not a bad idea. I have no idea which card to take out here for the wonders. Do I even need it? What is 15%? 6 turns. Yeah, if it's only going to be for 6 turns, I think just making sure we get the Taj Mahal is worth more than 6 science. This is what I'm talking about here. The buildings in the diplocorder can be quite good. You have the consulate here, 8 turns, pretty simple stuff. Or 8 turns to build, sorry, 12 gold, 2 culture. It's not too bad. It's a good little building to have. We might as well grab it and make the most out of what we're trying to do here. Wouldn't mind being the Suz of a science city-state as well. Let's make sure we're actually like good in the city-states we already have before we keep moving on here. Yeah, see, we're about to lose Hong Kong. You can't let that happen or you lose the 15% production boost in all your cities. All right, that is a +6 holy site. Gives us the era score, gives us loads of faith. We're starting to feel pretty good about that. And then I actually need to move this because Hercules needs to teleport up here next turn. There we go. We got a circumnavigation giving us loads of era score. It does look like we will very comfortably hit a golden age, which is awesome. We're also going to be able to befriend Guitarja. Let's get an alliance there to start that process going. Doesn't really matter what kind of alliance at the moment. I think what's best, though, is that we start getting those alliance levels perking up. All right, now Christina's pissed. Well, Christina, you know what? Get out of here. Oh, now, wow. Okay, Tamar's mad. Okay, what? Do you all not like Queen Guitarja? Get out of here. We stand with Guitarja through thick and thin. There we go. More era score, and that's the golden age. So we got to be very careful because we're about to go over by a country mile. Shockingly, we actually haven't taken Amani yet. That's actually a little bit surprising we haven't taken Amani yet. I mean, I guess it's because we want the governors in the cities for the audience chamber, if I'm remembering correctly. Liang with 4 charge builders starts to feel really good, especially now that we have the card to get 30% production and build charges and all that. I like Reina for Harbor Master. Let's go down Reina. The ability to buy districts, I think, is unique and cool. Where's Reina chilling out? Wait a minute. Establish in Damqueduct. Oh, what are you doing here? I mean, we need a governor here. I think you should probably come over here. Oh, well. She's fine for now. She's okay where she is for now. This is the perfect example of when you can buy your buildings instead of build them, right? Getting a 14-turn workshop feels really bad. Just buying it with the mammoth amounts of gold we have feels a lot better. So we're going to do that instead. Now we have a little more production. Now we can build our next thing just a little bit quicker. Actually, though, I was about to build industrial zone logistics. We're building districts efficiently here. I think you throw this theater square down in prep for the Ruhr Valley going in. Wow, okay. Cool. All right, Akhenaten actually does need some districts now. Whenever this river floods, what do we want? I think you need a set mat first, just to have it. I think you need the set mat first, just to have it on the floodplain, so when it floods, you're getting that extra production boost. All right, we got a great merchant that instantly builds a bank and a market. That can be very, very helpful. I do want to save our great merchants for corporations. Also realizing, though, that we're going to have lots of them, more than anyone else in the game. So we already have one we're kind of saving up here. Now we just have to find one that doesn't have a bank, which will probably be most of them. Yeah, it looks like most of them. So you just come right here. Getting 2 extra great work slots in the city with Pingala, also really good. So we'll do that. See, again, 13 turns for an art museum? Nah, dude. 1 turn for an art museum. Use that gold. Flaunt that wealth. That's our new slogan. Hashtag flaunt the wealth. No, what the? I did not mean to click that. I did not mean to click that. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. I suppose you get a set mat here as well. Maximum great engineer points. There's just nowhere to put the farms around it. I suppose here you get 1 farm. 2 farms? +2. It's better than our other districts, though, right? Commercial. I mean, get a good commercial hub here. I think the great engineer points are just too helpful. I think the great engineer points are too helpful, man. And if it floods, I want that production. Yeah, lighthouse. Nah, dude. Let's buy the lighthouse. And then we can grab a trader right away. Oh, 8-turn trader, bad. Okay, I'll figure out what to do here. Let's buy that trader, though. Buy it here. Hopefully we can reach now. We're waiting for the trading post to be established. Ooh, Geneva's up here. That's an interesting Suz we might want to go for later. The Barbs just gave up. One look at Hercules, and they were like, nah, dude, we out of here. I mean, I could keep raiding this clan over and over again. I'm just going to get rid of it, though, since it's never going to turn into anything. We'll just disperse the clan. Again, a good example of a city where you don't want to buy the buildings. I can build the buildings we want here very, very, very quickly, whereas up here, if I want this university, we want to buy this university because it's taking 32 turns. So again, make sure if you have all of this gold, you're being very careful about where you are and you aren't building building versus buying your buildings. Sorry, this is getting confusing to say. I just said building a whole bunch of times. Just be careful. I can reach up to Taruga now. Let's just start getting some envoys in Taruga. Why not? Why not? If we could get a few more floods in here, that would be nice. We're on disaster intensity 4. I would appreciate it for Axis if we can get another flood or two so I can maximize the benefit of this Egypt that we're playing. Yeah, we're heading straight for Ruhr Valley, which is exactly the right idea. We should start really spamming out great engineer points to try and make sure that the next great engineer that gives wonder production that we can get. Cool, where do we go from here is a pretty big question. We are going to have some room for national parks. We're going to be able to plant lots of woods. We have lots of space. I think we should probably head up towards conservation. I do like opera and ballet as well. Maybe head down to opera and ballet and then up to conservation. In any case, I really think just kind of zooming up here might be a good idea for us. And the reason why is just because of all the space we have to build national parks. I think we could probably grab a lot of amenities, a lot of tourism here, and really make ourselves a force to be reckoned with. We can get rid of the wonder card now. We are getting the Taj Mahal next turn, so that'll be totally fine. 11 amenities and 11 housing is very, very efficient. Anything else here that's starting to feel really good? There's nothing that really makes me excited. Maybe Trade Confederation is helpful. Gives the same as the campus adjacency for now. And where's the builder card? There it is. Public Works. I think getting 2 extra build actions is probably the best for us right now, especially because we're building so many builders. 1,205 gold means we are going to buy the university here. You got to keep track of that kind of stuff. I forgot for a turn, so whoopsies. But we should be good now that we have that. There's nothing interesting really happening in the Congress here, so I'm going to keep our Diplo favor. Sell it when we need to. I don't need to sell it now. I already have loads of gold, so I might as well keep it in case we feel really strongly
Did you ever build a castle
about one thing over another the next time the World Congress comes up. But there's the Taj Mahal. Golden Ages forever coming in hot here. Taj Mahal giving us lots of extra era score throughout the game, so we appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to pass on this great engineer. I don't really want this one, although he's getting 8 points per turn. We're getting 14. If I pass on this and the next one is the wonder one, I'm going to cry a little bit. But I do want to start cycling them through. Okay, I mean, workshops getting 3 culture is important, but that wasn't too bad. With our ability to bankroll a massive army here, and the fact that nobody else is really cruising ahead in science, I might even build an encampment and just start pumping out units and maybe just go steal some people's cities. I'm starting to think that might be a good way to increase our science a little bit here. We have so many amenities, we can deal with war weariness for a little bit at least. I don't know who we'd come through here. I mean, maybe Tamar? Maybe we just come and ruin Tamar's life a little bit? I'm not sure. That might be an idea for us in this golden age. Especially if we can head up and hit observation balloons. I could get observation balloons and a few bombards and start being a little destructive. And we want to foment on rest because it's the highest chance of getting some promotions on this spy. It's important to build as many builders as we can while we have the card in. We're not going to be able to keep the card forever. So as long as there's no like more pressing matters, we want to make sure we are doing that. I think we'll build the work. I just said that. I think we'll build the workshop here, though. Again, no need to buy it here, especially because we're about to be able to buy factories next turn. We want to make sure we can buy those right away. I think I build an encampment in the capital city and start producing an army. Whether we use it or not is one thing, but we can bankroll a massive army and still have like 300 gold per turn. So I think in that case, it's probably worth at least doing. I mean, what we could do is actually just take Tamar. She's going to have a few holy sites, and then we'll have enough faith to win a religious victory. This is one of those interesting games where you can kind of just keep playing for all the different types of victory conditions and feel pretty good about yourself. So, yeah, it's awesome. Now that we are ready to go with industrialization, we want to buy this factory right away. That's also going to give a little bit of a production boost to the nearby cities until they get their own factory. And then we need to suss out coal. Where's the coal? Do we have coal? Do we need coal? Do we want coal power plants? Is that kind of where we're going? There is a bunch of coal down here, which means there's no problem actually grabbing a settler here to grab both these coals, if that's the only coal we're going to be able to get. We have 1 in our cities. That's not too bad. It's a start. 2. Okay, we have 2. Maybe we don't need to settle for 4. I think 2 will be fine since coal is not going to be our primary kind of source of units here. We can also start building railroads through our empire to get an army up towards Tamar fairly quickly. Build 2 shipyards. That should happen. I'm liking the idea of just bullying Tamar a little bit here. I'm not sure how easy that is to do in practice. I'm liking the thought of it, though. Yeah, I just need to buy the shipyards. So let's get steam power halfway. I can buy the shipyards. I do want to build an encampment here. I don't want to build this coal power plant yet. I can't quite, though. We don't have the population. Aw. That's lame. Let's grab a builder, then. Go and grab the coal. At least get it on the books. Ooh, this is bad. Matrami's having some trouble. Oh dear, oh me, oh my, Guitarja. That's unfortunate. Oh baby, here we go, big flood, what are we getting? Oh yeah, 94 production, 54 culture. Heck yeah, brother. Ooh, Tamar has a few suzerain ships that we like, hey? Let's see, I want to try and bully Tamar a little bit. It's not going to be a domination game for sure. The map, I think, is far too big. But I think if we can bully Tamar a little bit in a golden age here and steal Kutasi and like some of these cities here, we have the builders to be able to really pump them up. Yeah, I think we're going to have enough coal for this power plant. I might even buy a settler somewhere at some point. And we are going to have enough coal for this power plant, so we'll do that. Ooh, flood again. More production, more culture. That feels good. That chopped 4 turns off the factory, too. Awesome stuff. I wish we were getting those more in these kind of big river cities, but I love this mechanic. Uh-oh, Cahokia has been defeated. What the hell? Were we Suz of Cahokia? I will cry. Did we even know Cahokia existed? Oh, we were not Suz of Cahokia. We're fine. It's not ideal, but we were not the Suz of Cahokia. So we need to buy one of our shipyards now, so we're going to do that. That's 1 shipyard there. We're going to buy the second one to boost this. Then we can start working on military engineers, encampments, railroads, all of those fun things that we're going to need. 5 turns, we can chuck down an encampment here along a road of some kind, so that'll be good. We can do it now, actually. I lied. Where do we want this to go? Off the floodplains for sure. Certainly towards Tamar here. Maybe just on this woods tile. Chuck it down. 2 turns. We can build units very quickly here. I will take this great scientist. I just want to boost towards the end game space race ones just so we have that as an option. Eureka mode for chemistry and 1 random tech from the industrial era. Sanitation and chemistry. We like those? I like sanitation. Build 2 neighborhoods. Not something we often do. And then chemistry's way up here for research labs. You'll love to see it. Do we love to see it? Yes. Okay. Cole, come hither. We need to power the empire. We need to pollute the world. I don't think we're ever building this Huey, by the way. It's a good thought. I don't think it's ever happening. I promised a Huey and I'm a liar. That's what we've learned today. We can't get started on the Ruhr Valley though, so we need the factory first. Never mind. We need the factory. I should buy that. I'm gonna buy the shipyard first. We can't get started on it. Just keep getting builders, man. You're doing God's work. Tamar has a pretty high science. I think she's bullyable though. I think she's bullyable. It's gonna take some raw strength. Maybe we go down to nationalism first. Yeah. I like natural history. We are gonna build an archaeological museum though. So maybe let's head down to nationalism quick. Oh, tornado. Can we get floods? Hercules is just a fat tornado magnet today. That's the last 2 tornadoes to show up have just murdered Hercules. That's awesome. That's so fun. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think we got to put this campus here. It's not ideal. I think we need to catch up in science a little bit, especially if we're going to be able to buy a bunch of research labs. I think that's valuable. Oh, dude, this is a mess. This is a loyalty mess over here. What has happened? Oh, geez. Oh, God. Yay! Yo! We got ourselves a spy promotion. This great person ignores closed borders. Oh, here we go. 480 towards Wonder Construction. Get the Ruhr Valley. Let's go. We're gonna spam projects for that. Grants 3 envoys. This is a bad great merchant. Is anyone else close though? Oh, you know what? Ottomans are close. Pass. Let's get a better one. Get a better one. 1 turn barracks feels great. Barracks. I keep getting comments about how I mispronounce it. So barracks. I don't know. However you want to say it. However, whichever one of those was correct, that's the one I go with. I firmly believe. I have strong beliefs about how to say barracks. I wonder if we have enough farms in our capital. Do you guys think so? Do you think we have enough farms to sustain us? All right, so steam power, we want to tech out of this now. Probably head straight for research labs. Although if we're gonna, this is the problem, if we're gonna bully Tamar, we need some bombards. This is the issue, hey? This is indeed the conundrum. We also need banks pretty badly. Maybe bullying Tamar is not on the cards soon. Maybe it's a later game thing. I'm still gonna bully her. Maybe it's not as quick as I'm hoping for. If this spy is in home territory, all your spies operate at +1 level. That's not really what I wanted, but there's no great promotions there, so we'll take that one and move him home. Yeah, maybe bullying Tamar is for later. 10 turns till the era flips. I mean, maybe we'll be fine. If we can increase our science a little bit, maybe we'll be okay. There's just no really easy ways to do that. We're kind of already anywhere we have a campus, we also have a university, so we're doing our best. Ooh, big flood. What are we getting? Ooh, production. See, you gotta have something on every river just in case it floods, baby. That was cool. 8-turn factory, absolutely. Get them. Then maybe a campus. I think maybe we just start building campuses everywhere. We need this armory for the military engineer. We can buy this shipyard now.
Science
so that's 2, so that's steam power unlocked. Hashtag efficiency. Guys, look how efficient we are. Can we build an industry? I think we can build a whales industry. I could build the Huey here. I could indeed build the Huey here. I think we might need to settle that city for the other coal, especially if we're getting coal power plants in every city, right? I think this is where we start building units, though. I think we just start throwing down units where we can. Start building an army. Next up, we're going to buy the factory here so we can start chopping out the Ruhr Valley. And with that, hopefully having this great engineer. Ooh, siphon funds is actually 90% chance. Let's do that and see if we can get some money and a promotion there. Man, it's tough because we do need these units if we want to go to war. Certainly bombard cores with observation balloons is kind of our path. We are going to boost flight, so that's helpful. Oxford University already down, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh, boy. I'm committing. I'm committing hard, ladies and gentlemen. Going hard in the paint to bully Tamar here. We're only slightly over our era score. Only slightly. There's not much I can do to stop it, though. I'm not slowing down the game. We still need to catch up, right? That's a really good deal. Sure, man. Why not? I know a good deal when I see one. Your trade routes to your own cities gain... I don't like this great merchant, but good for an industry, so we'll recruit that one. I don't like it, but good for an industry. Not an industry, a corporation. Good for a corporation. Cool, so we are good here. I will be wanting to grab a military engineer for railroads, and then we can start building our army here. We need to buy the factory. Can I chop this copper? Heck yeah, now I can buy the factory. How much is a military... Oh, I can't. Just kidding, next turn. How much does a military engineer cost to buy? Maybe we buy the military engineer. 680 gold? Jeez, they're expensive, hey? We need to start building the army. That's the thing. I'm gonna buy a military engineer. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I lied. We're building it. We're building it. We're committing it. We are building it. It is being built. I mean, why build the Ruhr up here? We can build a better Ruhr literally anywhere over here. And instead... I mean, maybe not, actually. We're kind of hemmed in here. Maybe... Oh, boy. We're building it up here. I'm committed. I'm committed to it. We're building it up here. Yeah, let's get some quick units, some more crossbows to boost some of the things we need. What are we trying to boost here? Yeah, we want to boost metal casting, so let's do that. I think you certainly want an encampment over here somewhere, probably close to this encampment here. You don't want it on a desert tile, though, but I think you want a spot to build units up here in a pinch. Gilded vaults are coming in hot. That's exactly what we love to see. We shall be building the gilded vault. I also really want more campuses, and I'm not exactly sure where to fit them in, so we're gonna have to keep working with that. The reason is we can just build them and the building so quickly. It just becomes so efficient to grab. Like a +3 campus here. How do you say no to that? How do you possibly say no to that? I don't think you do. I think we suzed 2 culture city-states to get an extra 15% culture. Yeah, now we're up to 205. Hashtag Kilwa, baby. Buy the factory, which means we can start on the Ruhr Valley as soon as we chop this out. So next turn. A few more floods on this river for the science would be nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. A few more floods on the river for science would be nice. There we go. Nationalism boost. Metal casting, is this boosted now? We do own 2 crossbowmen now, so that's a relief. That's good. They're gonna be a field cannon corps for sure. Man, this war, the problem with this war is it's not like the primary thing, but heading to mobilization is smart. Oh man, now I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted, you guys. Why are you guys letting me get distracted? A bunch of gilded vaults is gonna be really nice. We are about to head into the indoctrination part of the game here, so we shall be doing that in 5 turns, so I'll save that governor promotion. We're gonna chop this. We're gonna grab the Ruhr Valley, a 36 turn Ruhr Valley. Well, who'da thunk it? Yeah, chop. Might as well lumber mill that. Chop the quarry, maybe. We're already running into power issues. Can we start doubling up the coal? Not until we get another government. So maybe that's also part of the reason you need to rush up here is to grab another government, hey? Oh boy, so many things going on at one time here. So many intricate things. All right, here we go. We can start building railroads. I think we shall. I'm gonna buy another military engineer. Not because I want to buy a military engineer, but because I do want to get railroads down very quickly. If you are gonna go for railroads, doing them very quickly is usually the best way to go. And now that we have this armory and we're still waiting on military academies, we can just start spamming out some units we're gonna need. We can get some catapults and upgrade them into bombards. That might be a smart idea to do that instead. Yeah, why not? We can put the card in to upgrade on the cheapy cheap and do that. Or at least get 1 catapult to upgrade to a bombard. Yeah, now another problem with this mine is the appeal thing, right? Because now we're gonna need to plant woods here if we want these tiles to get the preserve bonus later. Interesting little conundrum I hadn't really thought about. I'm gonna lumber mill this and then chop this. It's a really good trade. I can't really afford to trade the coal at the moment. Nah, I don't need the 4 culture. We're fine. Thanks, Gilgabro, though. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. There we go. You're gonna move up and become a bombard. There we are, and the railroads commence, baby. We probably won't be building units back here at all, so we can just build the railroads fully forwards and then up towards Slinky's Palace and down again. 11 turns for this campus isn't the worst. We'll survive that. We'll be, like I said, though, we can immediately buy a university and a library there once we do get it, so that's fine. Chop out the Gilded Vault. That starts to feel really good for culture and gold. Heck yeah. Certainly industrial zone logistics to try and get the Wonder Engineer done. Have we built enough builders now? I think we have. I think something like Raj for 14 culture, science, and gold can be really helpful. 28 gold here, 7 faith. I don't think we really need the 28 gold, as helpful as that is. I think going for Raj... Oh, it's not a yellow card. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Raj would have been nice. I don't know why I thought that it was a yellow card. I'm staring at it. It's definitely green. I mean, we need science so badly right now. Even 8 science is probably helpful to help us get things a little bit more quickly. I'm gonna hold off on another coal power plant. Get a couple campus research grants. Yep, so one builds the railroad and then the other kind of leapfrogs it and builds the railroad in front. We'll have 1 engineer come through to these cities and up, and then we'll have 1 engineer come up towards Slinky's Palace and down. And we also have Himiko, right? We don't want to forget about Himiko. She's going to be huge in making sure that we can actually accomplish our goals here. Ooh, we got a free knight from Hercules. Yes, come on down. We like free units. A lot of units are going to die in the upcoming war because we don't have any units with promotions. And so a lot of units are dying in the upcoming battle, for sure. I can guarantee it. I'm going to get some mines here just to help with the production up here. I think between the bombards, a observation balloon, and Himiko, we can ruin her cities pretty quickly is going to be our plan. I think that's going to be our well thought out plan, you know? I probably wanted to set Mat instead. Oh, I clicked too early there. I didn't really think about what I actually wanted here. I probably wanted this instead. That was a mistake. Oh well. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Campus? See, the thing is, do I build a bad campus or a good commercial hub? I think we build a good commercial hub, man. +3 commercial hub with a gilded vault. All right, we got the gold. Yay! Yo! We did it! 312 gold. Well, that's sexy. That's starting to feel real sexy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm liking that. I'm digging it. There we go. We have... Oh, I should have connected it in the next era. I'm making many errors here. I should have waited one turn and connected in the next era for the era score. That was so stupid. That was really dumb. Hey, look, it's me being dumb again. The district thing is less dumb because I had pinned it out and just clicked on the pins because I assume I'd already thought about it. But that was pure stupidity. I could have railroaded any other tile and not done what I just did there. Oh, that was dumb. That was really dumb. That was profoundly stupid. All right, is this the era flip? Double gilded vaults coming in is massive, hey? That's so much culture and gold. Yeah, that's an extra 15 culture there too. And the gold is just getting really good. Let's make our dedication. Tamar is in a golden age. What a turd burglar. So Gilgamesh and Suleiman are the best targets. Yeah, no, it's got to be... I mean, if we're taking anyone, it's got to be Tamar. The problem with that is, though, is... Oh, man, she's in a golden age. That's so silly. That's so silly. All right, campus district adjacency provides science. That's not very helpful, although the 10% production towards wonders might be. To arms is interesting. I think that's probably ridiculous. I think reform the coinage is probably our best bet here. To arms is interesting though. Let's go one more turn and see what our gold boost on that is now. One more turn and see what our gold boost on that is. I want to be building units in the city with the encampments though. Oh yeah, now we're getting loads of gold from these trade routes, eh? Yeah, let's trade with Fez. Oh man, this is incredible. All right, what do I want to do for a district here? Probably a campus. Again, I'm not really sure where to fit it in exactly. I think we just get it anyway, though. I mean, it's pretty bad to put it under the volcano. I feel good about it. Repairing it's fine. We'll repair it. We just need more science. We don't need a lot because we can steal some campuses. But if we know we're not going to be able to keep Tamar cities and we're kind of just going to war for fun, then we have to be a little more careful. Like I said, these guys are diverging now. The military engineers are going to go separate ways with their railroads to make sure they're connecting in both directions. All right, yeah, up to 438 gold on the turn crossover. 436, so that's not too bad. 436, and we're rapidly spending more money on an army. It happens really quick, but you can see the benefit of railroads already with these crossbows kind of coming in. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this video. To summarize what's happening here, this is a game where you can go for any victory condition. Culture might be our easiest. We still have science on the table for sure, and I think that's probably the one we'll end up going for. The domination is just for fun. It's not going to be a domination victory. The reason why it's appealing, though, is when you look at everybody else's science, nobody is too far ahead of us, so we can still make those plays, and I want to make these videos entertaining for you guys, and nobody dislikes a little domination in their Civ games. So that's the reason that we're doing domination, is just I perceived the other AI in this game as not being particularly strong for this point in the game. So we have an opening here to really make some moves against Tamar. So we're going to do that. If you enjoyed this video, thank you so much. Just thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let us know what you thought in the comments. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you in the next one.